Okay, so we're printing a 30mm cube this time. And the reason why we're doing 30mm is because when you do small stuff, the software does this auto corrections and stuff. But when you do larger stuff, it doesn't apply those auto corrections. We're doing like a honeycomb fill, so it'll go around the outside edge, and then we'll do a fill, and it alternates directions on each layer. So it looks like kind of a mesh fill for the cube. So it lays out the perimeter, and then it fills the inside. It's a pretty neat setup. Now, I would normally not have had this 3D printer because they're kind of expensive. But I'll tell you a little story how I got this. Is that I was coming home from the airfield, and I never stop at a pawn shop. I see this at the pawn shop, and it's for an unbelievable price. But you know, it's used. It needs some love. So I go home and I talk to my wife, and I pull this up on the website, and it's listed for $1,599. Now this is the MendalMax 2, and they just went to the MendalMax 3, so this one's not available anymore. But I showed it to her on the website for $1,599. And I said, honey, I just need one of these printers. And she's like, really, how much? And I said, it's $1,599. She's like, yeah, right. We're not spending that for another toy. You don't need another toy. And I said, well, what if I could find it for like $224? She's like, if it's $224, you can buy it right now. I'm like, well, get in the car. Let's go. So went down to the pawn shop, and we bought it. It was $224. I almost walked out of the pawn shop because the customer service was really, really bad. The guy walked past me 3 times when I was trying to look at something unrelated in the case. And as I was walking out the door, I glanced across the room and I saw it sitting there. Walked over to it, saw the price tag, asked a couple questions, and then I went home. Actually, I put it in a layaway, and then I went home. Wanted to make sure my wife wasn't going to get upset, so she was cool with it. I went back, took it out of layaway, brought it home, started fixing it up. And I did replace the head on it. Had a J head on it by stock, but that guy used it pretty much until it was not usable anymore. So we bought this new head from the UK. It's like one of the best heads you can buy in this particular era. It's a 3DR, I think, V6. And so that's about it. This is the MendalMax 2 that was replaced by the MendalMax 3. You can upgrade this for $500 to the 3. Right now I'm happy with what we got going on, and look forward to learning how to use this. Now we are printing in ABS, and when you talk to the guys at MTW, that's Makers Toolworks, who sells MendalMax, they don't recommend a newbie print in ABS because it can be a nightmare. It doesn't want to stick to the bed, and it wants to warp, and it wants to do all kinds of nasty things. Well, I'm a hard-headed guy, so I'm going to just struggle through and learn how to print with ABS first against their recommendations, and I kind of got lucky. A friend of mine already prints with ABS, and there's a secret. Is you use Aquanet hairspray on the bed, and that kind of gets your first layer to stick, and then it's about keeping the bed temperature right to keep it held in place, and then you hope it doesn't start warping and stuff like that as you print. So far I'm lucky, like I said, but we'll see how it goes. So that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we'll see you soon.